I do too.
I go to the games.
Kristen's here tonight.
Yeah, and we're tracking some showers and storms out there, a lot more active than what we saw yesterday. Even Albuquerque saw a brief shower earlier this afternoon. This is a look from Sandia Peak, and you can see the clouds a few hours ago kind of building up, and then the torrential rain started coming down, and we're seeing that heavy rain now over the Sandias. The East Mountains saw it as well. T. Harris getting a pretty strong thunderstorm, lots of lightning, gusty winds, and some very heavy rain there earlier this afternoon. 55 degrees, so the temperatures have certainly dropped up at Sandia Peak. They've fallen a little bit here in Albuquerque. We're at 82 degrees, some of that from the cloud cover and some of that from some of the outflow from those thunderstorms. The winds did get kicked up a bit. We saw gusts near 40 miles an hour at the Sunport earlier, but now those winds have subsided behind the front ahead of the storm, and we're just watching the rain come down now over the Sandia. So we're really not seeing much here, but the general movement of all these thunderstorms that have developed across the higher terrain is from northeast to southwest. So we have those showers and storms in place to our east and to our north that could head our way, and we're going to hang on to that chance that later this evening we could see some of these showers try to get into the metro area. But right now a lot of it is passing south of I-40 and heading toward the Los Lunas and Belen area. You can see just those heavy rains showers again over toward the Sandias and then east there in the East Mountain area. As SANDIA seeing some heavy shower and thunderstorm activity, trying to get to the west but really not able to get here at this time. So we'll keep a close eye on those. We may see a shower or two, but really once we get through 7 to 8 o'clock, our rain chances are going to be diminishing as these showers start to fizzle on out. To the north, we've seen some showers up near Santa Fe, and also those heavy thunderstorms that developed in the northern mountains earlier in the day. Those have now tapered off with just mainly light rain scattered across the mountains there, and then a few heavier thunderstorms over in the northeast. Across south central, southwestern New Mexico, showers continue to come down here, I-25 from Socorro, and then west across the Gila. We've kept a close eye on the burn scars in the Sacramento Mountains. We've had some minor flooding in some areas there and also over in the Gila. We'll continue to keep a close eye on the Gila, though things are really starting to taper off over in the Sacramento Mountains. So wider look at the picture, the spot really not seeing the rain. You can see the drier air there in the southeast, and we're going to continue to see that be the case for the next few days, maybe even into the weekend as this high continues to build in and kind of wedge some of that drier air into southeastern New Mexico. So once the sun goes down, these showers that are around right now, those are going to taper off, diminish. We'll be off to a dry start tomorrow morning with a few clouds around. Tomorrow afternoon, thunderstorms will develop once again, similar to what we saw today, focusing again across central and western New Mexico, the high terrain there, and storms pushing from northeast to southwest, which will mean another decent shot for areas in the Rio Grande Valley to see a few more thunderstorms once those storms get going in the mountains. Friday, really more of the same. We'll see thunderstorms developing across the central mountain chain and also across the western high terrain, while things out east and across the southeast remain dry and just continue to get hotter, well above average. And we're going to be looking at really limited activity across the southeast as we go into the weekend as well, and mainly mountain thunderstorms in the forecast. Your forecast now region by region, southern Colorado. A chance for thunderstorms tomorrow. We'll see more activity than what we've seen for the past 2 days. That'll be the case for northwestern New Mexico, too, with scattered storms in the forecast in and around Farmington tomorrow afternoon. Rain chances stick around as we go into the weekend there as well. Down to southwest, scattered thunderstorms again, keeping a close eye on the Gila and the burn scars for flash flooding, and we'll have to watch that going into the weekend. Those things do try to dry out early next week. South and east, mostly sunny here. Conditions just staying dry through the weekend. Temperatures go back up close to 100. Sacramento Mountains, that's the only spot we'll really see the rain coming in. North and east, partly cloudy, may see a stray thunderstorm. You're drying out too, and it looks mainly dry as we go into the weekend. Northern mountains, more thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Santa Fe looking at decent chances for rain for the next few days with highs in the mid to upper 80s. East mountains likely seeing another round of thunderstorms tomorrow, and for the metro we'll see a decent shot at a little more rain tomorrow afternoon, hopefully more than what we've seen today. And your 7-day forecast here will keep the rain chances in the forecast for the weekend with temps a little above average in the mid 90s.
Just a lot of cloud bumping going on.
It is.
All right, thank you, Kristen. Sports is next.